Hey everybody, this is Nimbus Intuition coming to you once again. And today is the first day of NoFap November. So it's toward the end of the day, so I'm wondering how everybody did. The day's not over, but I know that when you get started on this journey, sometimes it's difficult. Not because it's difficult, because it's a difficult thing to do, because we mentally put things in our mind that make it difficult. And so that might be you who have made this thing bigger than it is, and it's this big consuming event, but it doesn't have to be. And so, yeah, but I'm here with you to rock with you through the month, and I'm going to help you get through it. All right. And so through this month, I want to say some Celibate and NoFap journey affirmations. All right. All right. So today, I'm going to start off with I am strong. I am capable. I am able to live the lifestyle that I want to live. You can grab that real quick. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm recording.
My bad,
Okay.
my bad. Sorry about that. I'll get that.
You too. All right. And so this is Nimbus. I should just do it all over again. I'm going to keep it going because I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. Since I'm not going to do this live, I'm going to record. I'm going to go ahead and get it to you a little bit earlier than I usually do. Maybe I'm going to try for even a little bit earlier than this. But the last affirmation was I am able to live the lifestyle that I want to live. All right. And so I'm just going to do those three right now and do, your regular inner work as well. All right. And so kind of skip something, but let's go ahead and think about pleasant things, good things, pleasant things, things that make you smile, things that make you laugh, things that make you feel good. And so think about what makes your cheeks hurt because you're smiling so much. What makes you laugh so hard that you're falling over? What makes you feel like you're floating on a cloud? So think about that. Think about that and think about that. All right. Yeah, just.
She said 10 o'clock.
Okay, thank you. Well, so I have a little while that I don't have to worry about any more distractions, I don't think. All right, so, y'all see what's around me, so I'm not really giving my energy to it. It's just the thing. Everything is temporary. We're going to get through it. And I'm still going to come to you. If I say I'm going to do something, I will, do my best to do it. And so here I am with you. It's NoFap November, No Nut November. And it is fasting month from sex. All right. So if you're on this journey, that's great. If you're doing the challenge for the month, just to, check it out, see how you do, that's great. If you're doing it for whatever reason you're doing it, congratulations for taking, that step. Because I think this month, as I've said many times before, it's about the no that we have to tell ourselves. And if we can master that no, then, life gets less chaotic. And so it's about our no. All right. And so, we're all on this together. And so I put a link in the description. I put together a course for you all. If you have any weak moments, I would think going to this course, which is going to go over the things that I kind of put everything together. The ways that you can stay strong on this journey, different things that you want to keep in mind, and just different elements about this journey of fasting from sex. And so, go check that out. All right. Okay. Also, I forgot to mention the book, Celibate 69. Those will tell you the benefits of waiting. So it's like encouragement. So if that's another thing that you can grab for your month to kind of, if those thoughts creep up and you're in and you're like, why am I doing this? Go ahead and grab that and, get a reminder about the good things that are coming out of you doing this journey, you doing this month, or you trying this out, you continuing your lifestyle. And so I've been looking at a lot of things today, just because I haven't really been browsing or anything on social media. I got all of everything going on with me. However, it's made me think about the things that I see about dating and relationships now. And it's not just today, like in recent years. I'm wondering, and I'm going to put this question out there. Are we at a point where we need to start thinking about arranging marriages again? And so that's the question. Now, I say that because these days it's about, it seems to be about the men are looking at women for what they're doing in the world. It's no longer about femininity in itself. Of course, they want a woman to be feminine. They want her to be, a potentially good mother and be able to be domestic and the things that, womanhood is known for. But today's man seems to want the woman who is making money, making a certain amount of money, or making equivalent to their income or better, or something like that. And women have always looked for that. And not because, all women are gold diggers, because that's not true. Women are known for looking for men that can provide stability. So when you look at women and want to, stamp them as gold diggers, that's not necessarily true. Now, they are gold diggers, but when it comes to women and her deciding on men that she will deal with, sometimes, and just traditionally, it's about if this man can provide for the family that she will get into if she goes forward with him. All right? And so, can he provide for the household? Can he provide and allow her to raise the children? Can he provide the stability of what a family structure comes with? And so those two things are coming together. And so women are still looked at for all of the traditional roles, including this, what I say is her using her masculine energy to, be a breadwinner as well. And so this got me thinking, like, if it's about income, if it's about what a woman can bring to the table financially, then what's so different about what's going on now in the dating world and arranged marriages? And it's a real question I have. So when you think about arranged marriages, you probably immediately go to probably Indian culture because they have been known to do that. I'm told that it's different now, and they are, have gotten away from what is traditionally known as far as arranged marriages, but it still happens. It's also known in Chinese culture, African culture, like pretty much all around the world. It used to be some form of this arranged marriage. And so arranged marriages usually are about the parents choosing the spouse for the child at a certain age. So it suggests that the child, when they get to a certain age, don't have a say in who they're marrying. But when arranged marriages is about status, it's about income level, and pretty much it's a financial type of transaction. It doesn't have anything to do with love, and people are getting together, and it's based off of finances. There's a dowry involved, and the dowry is what the man will give to the family in the form of monetary gifts, maybe even money and animals and flock and different things like that, things of value. And so this is a way where I'm pretty sure is a way of showing that this man can be a stable partner for the bride to be. But this goes back, generations. This goes back way back into ancient times even. And so, but it still goes on. But now, today, with all of the independence that we have, we got, freedom to do whatever we want to do. We don't have to be subjected to arranged marriage by our parents. We don't have to go into a marriage at 16 or 18 years old. We don't have to do those things. However, if you look at what's going on today, you have grown people making decisions on partners having to do with the same types of things: finances, status. And so, do we need to consider, once again, arranged marriages? Because if we waited 40 years, 30 years of our lives to make a certain amount, to build a certain income, to be in a certain status, only to then choose a partner because they fit that same level of status, they fit that same level of finance, they fit that same level of accomplishment, then what is so different? These partnerships are coming about not because of love. It's strictly because of these things that have to do with finances and status and clout even. And so, but these are grown folks. These are folks who are doing this by choice. So what's so different than that and arranged marriage? Now, you can say what you want to say, but I think it's very similar. You have two families that in an arranged marriage, they're looking at who is best going to, who's going to be the best fit for my child when she becomes of age to marry. So they're looking at status, they're looking at finance, they're looking at the same things. It's just that the person involved doesn't have a say in it. And I guess that is the only difference. Because nowadays that we're doing this on our own, grown folks who have had, 30 years of life and more, we're doing it on our own where we're selecting partners because of those same things. We have choice in it. But it's not about love. And so the question is a serious one. Do we need to go back to that? Now, two people that's over 30, they can freely choose to be together because of those things, and no big deal. It doesn't mean that the relationship is going to be a good one. It doesn't mean that the relationship will last. As a matter of fact, one of the issues that we have with marriage today is that, people are not staying together. You know, as far as statistic wise, it's still like a large percentage of people who don't stay together. And so we're doing this at a later age as far as choosing, and we are choosing with these requirements. We're choosing because of this, because of that. But did we just waste? Let me see, if the marriage age of an arranged marriage is around 20, let me say 20. And we're taking 15 or more years to do the same thing ourselves as we become adults and we, do these things ourselves. Did we just waste 15, 20 or more years? Because essentially the same thing is being done. And so it's just an observation, and I want to know what you think. Do we need to consider arranged marriages again? Because we basically doing the same thing, except the choice factor is a little different. It's not our parents choosing. We're choosing to do the same things that that's done in arranged marriages, which is go by the finances and the status and all of that. All right? And fortunately, it's never across the board. And so there are people who are getting together because they have decided that they want to spend life together. That's really what marriage is about. Spending life together. Life, knowing that there's going to be ups, downs, there's going to be kids, 3 a.m. changes and different behaviors and, possible school issues, to all of the things that come with raising kids and maybe having pets and bills and just everything. Getting homes and cars and everything that comes with, marriage. Weddings and funerals and families and in-laws and the whole nine. And deciding that you're going to be together for that journey that you're choosing to have with another person. Because this person is someone that you can see doing that with, having life with. And I think we're getting away from knowing that, some of us, because it's about more than love, actually. I think love is necessary, though, because if you don't have love, I don't think you'll stay together. But choosing the person that you're going to spend your life with, in my opinion, shouldn't only be, about the finances. Yes, finances do matter. We do want stability. I think it's interesting that men now are looking at those things like, women are traditionally known to look at those things in a partner. And so, it's different now. But commitment is what it all is supposed to be about. And I think no matter how we do marriage going forward, the key thing that we have to keep in mind is what God wants for us. And yes, bringing other life into this realm is what it's about as well. But the commitment of marriage, that really doesn't require paperwork, right? It's about sharing life. Who are you going to share life with? All right? And not to mention that when we do these we make these particular must-haves when we are choosing a partner for marriage, that everything is subject to change. there's no guarantee that the person that you chose to marry because they had the status, they had the finances, they had this, that they're going to always have that. And so it really is like, and then God shows us, the error of our ways sometimes when we are strictly basing things off of the wrong things, when, we have those moments where life just turns upside down and that commitment is tested. And unfortunately, a lot of marriages don't withstand the test because they wind up getting divorced. And so it's just the thing that, I'm seeing, and I thought I would share and ask, do we just need to go back to arranged marriages and not waste 10, 10, 15, 20 or more years, that we could have just gotten the marriage arranged at a younger age? Right? We want to do that. And so let me know what you think. It's NoFap November, and I speak of marriage right away because I think that's what most people want to wait for. They want to wait not for the technical, marriage of we have to go down and do it, the way is dictated now, but that commitment, that life partner, that person we're going to share our life with is what we're waiting for, what many of us are waiting for. And so that's why some of us are on the journey. There are a lot of other reasons, but that's why some of us are on the journey, because we don't want to share that energy with just anyone. We want our person. We want our person that's going to be that person that we commit to, that we decide to share our lives with. And that is the person that we want to share that energy with. And so we wait. And it's not easy. And I got other, at another time I'll share about that. It's not easy, especially the way we're made. I think men think that it's easier for women not to engage in sex. But I think it's the reverse. I think women can be stronger with their no. Yes, especially with no practice. However, the way we're made, we are made in a way in which we want, we desire, and we are triggered for sex every month. And so to be on this journey for a woman is showing a lot of strength. It's a lot of strength to do this as a woman. And so, not sure if it's so easy to do, but it shows a lot of strength to do it. All right, I'm going to go into a tangent. And so before I do that, let me leave it at the arranged marriage thought. And so let me know what you think about it. Do we need to go back to arranged marriages? I think I've always thought that would be an interesting way to do it, because I think we do waste a lot of time in relationship activities and dating and all of that. And so I think it's not a totally bad idea to go back to that concept. Not the way it was done, but in a different way where, no one is feeling, I guess there's no way around it has to be some choice involved with the young women and men involved. There has to be some choice involved. And so that's where I think it exploded before, because we got away from not having choice in it. And so, yeah, but it'd be interesting to do that once again. I used to tell my girls I would have loved for them to have been married at 18. I don't think there is, I know it's a different type of lifestyle. However, when you have sexual beings out here and everybody has a life to live, nothing's guaranteed. There is, I think, a lot that can be done inside of marriage rather than not. And so I think the younger you can be committed, the more you can get accomplished in your life. Not to say that it will last, it'll be successful. However, I think it's better for our lives if we do things in an honorable way rather than not, and waste less time. Get on with our lives. Get on with what we're here to do. Get on with accomplishing our goals, accomplishing the things that, we want, the things we visualize, the things we want to manifest. And relationships are a big distraction. And all of the dating and everything that goes involved in that. And so, yeah, I think the younger, probably the better. Now, teenagers would never go for that. That's the thing about arranged marriages, right? Remember when you were a teenager? So, with some form of that, I think, we might as well, since we're doing the same thing, we're just doing it at a later age and wasting a lot of time in between. But that's just me though. Just let me know what you think. It is NoFap November, and we're waiting. We're waiting, and I would love to know what you are waiting for. You're waiting to take a break from relationships. You're waiting because you know that you need to heal and you're in a healing season. You're waiting because of what reason? You want to transmute that sexual energy into reaching your goals or having those things that you want for yourself to come into fruition. So I'll be interested to know what it is that you are waiting for. Or are you just, going through this month just to challenge yourself? I love to know. All right, and so on that note, I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'll see you tomorrow. And go ahead and check out the course. Now, I made it, I put a price on it this time. And so I think it is worth more than that. However, it has everything you need if you're on this journey as far as what you need to know to get through and to be successful, especially through this month. And so I can guarantee if you follow the things that I talk about in that course that you can definitely get through this month. I guarantee that if you're following what I'm talking about. And so go ahead and check it out. All right. Good luck on your journeys. I would say that as a reminder, the most key thing to do this month is to get involved with your life. And sex is not a big part of life. Well, for most of us, I don't know, that might not be true for everybody, but sex is not the main focus of our lives. And so just focus on the other things and that's going on with your life. And that's what going to be like the theme of this month. Where is your focus? And that's what we're going to have to do, is just focus on the things that we have going on. All right. And so this might be a good month to do another vision board. So maybe I'll do that this month. And so that if you're not sure of what to focus on, I can help you with that. All right. All right, y'all. So I'm going to leave it at that right now. Have a good night. It is not a good idea to put yourself tonight around anybody who turned you on. Try to sleep, in the vicinity of anybody that you'd be attracted to. It's just some basic stuff. However, if you find yourself at any point triggered to want to have sex, that's where your journaling comes in. Figure out what's triggering you. What's triggering you for that? All right? What's triggering you for that? Is it something that's in your environment? Something that you're doing? Something that you're seeing? What is it that is triggering you for sex? And then, if you're able to, remove yourself from that. Okay? All right. So you've gotten through day one just about. So let's go ahead and go on to day 2. I'm not really going to count the days. We're just going to get through this month. And so I'm just going to focus on day 1 because it's day 1, but the rest of the month, not really. All right? Because I think that just put your mind on counting, and that's not helpful. And so, but you're almost through today. All right, y'all. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. I hope everybody out there is well, and you got this. You got this. You got this. All right. So on that note, let me give y'all some. See, it's hard to do that in this thing. Look, let me just wish y'all love and gratitude, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right.